54 years.
Wow.
So thank you so much for coming out and being part of the great tradition, that is this room. It is a listening room, so we ask to keep your conversations to a minimum. And when I say minimum, I mean not at all. Because we want to make sure we're paying attention for our lovely performers and listen to all the wonderful songs that they have to sing for us. And also, if you could make sure to shut your cell phones off, that would be wonderful too, because that's really something when your phone goes off and it's you, and then everybody looks at you. It's very nice. It's happened to me.
You'll have a
before.
hard time sleeping tonight. I mean, it'll just go so bad.
It's tragic. So with that, I am so pleased to welcome the very lovely, very talented Sarah Morris to our Two-Way Street stage. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
It is lovely to be here. Showing up at some given time. So don't set your watch by it, I'm saying, and you'll be okay. You'll do fine, yeah, you might have to wait a bit. But if you don't mind, somehow it will taste sweet. Like the poets and the sages, I can never get enough of love. I've scanned the wisdom of the ages. I have searched the stars above and mostly found some variation of yes, the good stuff, the good stuff, the good stuff, love. Might be around the corner or a little further down the line. Up here as a tap tap on your shoulder, so soft you're slow to recognize. Well, like so many songs have witnessed, suddenly from a clear blue sky, you're standing face to face with a wild and wonderful surprise. Like the poets and the sages, I can never get enough of love. Love. I've scanned the wisdom of the ages. I have searched the stars above and mostly found some variation someday when it knocks on your door again. Yes, open up, let it in. Like the poets and the sages, I can never get enough of love. Bask in the wisdom of the ages. I have searched the stars above and mostly found some variation. Yeah, it's the good stuff, the good stuff, the good stuff, love.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I am Sarah Morris, and I'm just thrilled to be here. My bestie and their crew they're coming in now. They're coming in now. That song is a new one. It's called Love, which maybe you gathered because I said that word a lot. It was inspired by I belong to a songwriting group where we do prompt-based songwriting, and the word was sporadic, and that was the song that came out of that word. You can't depend on it showing up when you want it, but I kind of believe it's always there. I'm sort of a sucker for it. Are we feeling good? Getting there?
We're so getting there.
I'm going to sing a lot of love songs because I kind of think almost every song is a love song in some way. This next one is one that I wrote for my daughter when she was 2. So when she was 2, she had the big bouncy curls, the big Disney eyes, a smile that was very contagious when she would walk in the room. And I wrote the song kind of like inspired by those feelings, and then she turned 3. And it was a different time. And I was glad I had this song to remind me of what it was like. No, I'm just kidding. Now she's 12, going on 16 or 25. I can rarely tell, but it's called Brighter.
Ordinary things, they sparkle when you're
to be in. Thank you for letting me come and join your Friday night tradition. What happens if the Friday is on a holiday? Really? Amazing. I have in Minneapolis a residency the fourth Wednesday of the month. I'm always at the same bar from 6 to 8 p.m., which is awesome because I think music should always be early. But the fourth Wednesday was Christmas, and they were like, you can still have it. And I was like, I could still have it, but my whole family would divorce me. And so I can't still have it. So I had to take that one off. But I appreciate it. It would have been so much fun to spend that night with those people. I like to sing a lot about family and love and also trees. I spend a lot of time outside. I tend to work on my songs when I'm running in the morning, and so I often consider that I'm writing my songs at the trees. They, I'm sure, appreciate it. But this one particularly speaks to this little patch of woods that I belong, like, kind of feel like I belong to it. It belongs to me. We see each other pretty much every day, and but the song is just about the ways that life can turn out so unexpected. Your journey can take you so many places you never thought you'd be, and how that can be incredibly beautiful. It's called All Mine.
A hint of the grandy shine, a peek at the master plan. Whisper that the cards I need are already in my hand. Couple of neon signs, shaped like an arrow, saying right this way to the path I'm meant to travel. A bit of confirmation I belong where I am at. Could use some of that. Oh, I've been stumbling around a little while. I miss the forest every time that I can
of the funny ways that my life has turned out, differently than I anticipated. I was talking to my friend Lisa back there, who's also a musician, and I was like, when I was a little girl, and I mean, all I've ever wanted to do is sing. That's it. But I did not know that part of what singing would be like singing with beautiful faces in a church basement. Like, I thought it might be MTV. I didn't know this kind of singing was even a thing, right? And we were talking about the last time I saw Lisa, was at singing in a hotel room, but also singing in a city council space for the Lake County Folk Club. And like, it's a kind of life that I didn't even know was out there, but it's like such a beautiful one, I go home from these trips and I try to explain it to my husband, who's not a musician, and it doesn't make sense unless you've been in it, but occasionally I've had bring husband to work day, and that kind of helps make sense of the stories a little bit. But I'm going to sing a new song that I wrote for my husband. So the first prompt of the year was not with a K this year. Cannot is another way to pronounce it, just in case you didn't know. But we were spending New Year's, which is when we got the word, up at our cabin, and my husband's he built it, but he's also building on it all the time. And so I was watching him work so hard to make this beautiful thing for us, and I thought he maybe deserved a love song, so.
And a If I'm being honest, if you want the truth, I'm pretty certain I made out like a bandit, and I got tangled up with the likes of you. The likes of you.
I feel like I need to say hi to the live stream people. I keep forgetting to look over there because you're over there above these people. I want to say hi to Joni because she said she was for sure going to be watching, which I thought was really cool. So, hi, Joni. I did quite a lot of live streaming up there for, a year and a half from my bathroom. And I got to really, really enjoy it. And then eventually I really just wanted my bathroom to be a bathroom again. Just a plain old bathroom. Not also a recording studio. But it's nice to know that it could be a multi-purpose room, from time to time. From time to time. I got a love song. Well, now I've sung a lot of love songs. So let me mix it up just a little bit before we go back there. So back in 2014, I had a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and I was playing out a fair amount, and I would have said I was a songwriter, but the problem was I wasn't writing any songs. And I had written one the year before, and it didn't feel so good to me. I missed it, and I needed something to kind of get out of my head about it. And that came in the form of a stranger on the internet posting that she would be starting a group for songwriting. It would be 12 weeks. You had a week for each song to write inspired by a word, and you were supposed to finish the song and put it right out on the internet right away. And it sounded just so scary, so frightening. But I could tell in my body that it felt like the good kind of scary. And so I talked to my husband, and I was like, we're going to do this. I'm going to do this. And started putting my kids in the double stroller and singing to the trees. And sure enough, it ended up being a bit of a magic trick for me, and has resulted in, 5 albums and a lot of songs and a lot of friends and a lot of good things. And how many of you are songwriters? I don't buy that for a second. I know it's not just Lisa and I. I feel like okay. I'm doubting that, but I'll roll with it. Well, the way this prompt-based group, there's lots of different prompt-based groups, and they have different rules, but this one, you don't have to use the word. You just have to be inspired by it. And rarely do I use the word, but once in a while, the word is so delicious, you just have to write with it. And that's what happened when we got the word ruthless.
you reach your hand out. My arms are still, oh, I enjoyed you for a while, but you have lost that certain thrill. You called my name, it sounds too shrill. You are so far out of your league here. You should leave here. You should go before you're in so far over your head. You can't find the sand when you reach with your toes. You should know when forced to choose between kindness and the truth. I will be ruthless. Is it any consolation to know you're not alone? I leave a wake of devastation wherever I roam. Is it any consolation to know you're not the first? And if this hurts enough, your skin is bound to toughen up. And your calloused fingers won't match your calloused heart. You will ever do like a feeling by working hard. Well, I have been this way since the start. You are so far out of your league here. You are so far out of your league here. You should leave here. You should go. You should know when forced to choose between kindness and the truth. I will be ruthless.
Thank you so much. All right. This is a love song I wrote, mostly inspired by my mom, or mostly for my mom. And then after I sang it for a while, I kind of realized that, I mean, it's for a lot of people I love. It's sometimes a song that I need to hear as well. The general message is, you ready for this? You're awesome. Like, really stinking awesome. And I thought my mom needed to hear it, and maybe if I sang it at her face, but sometimes I forget that I'm awesome. I actually forget it a lot, but I am. And you're awesome, and maybe you forget it. In case you do, here's a song to remind you.
Champagne on a Wednesday, why not give me a reason? Well, okay then, sit back and
making it sound so good. Yes, let's hear for Tim. I'm going to do 2 more songs, then we're going to take a break. Yes? I was giving thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. There was a plan. So I'm following it. Okay. I wrote this song about falling down and then getting back up again, metaphorically and also literally. I do it daily, in some ways. In some way or another. But this song took me to Kerrville, Texas, to the Kerrville New Folk Festival. Has anyone been to Kerrville? Magical. I mean, I feel like anyone who loves this spot would love that spot. It's just you're not showering as much there. And it's hotter. But it's funny how songs can take you places that you didn't even know existed. And then they just turn out to be this magic thing. When you're in the Kerrville, it's like the songwriting contest. And there's this guy that goes to Kerrville. His name is Sparkle Joe. And Sparkle Joe, it turns out, is an environmental lawyer in Austin, Texas, in his real life. But at Kerrville, he wears different sequin shirts. And he dances in the far corner of your eyesight, kind of like by where the Doritos are. But when you're gonna go up on stage, they say, "Hey, do you have a color that kind of is your vibe?" And sure enough, I'm really nervous because I'm about to sing in front of all these song lovers, and I'm quaking in my boots. And then I look over there, and this guy's dancing in bright green sequins, and the world is fine. Obviously, we're fine. And I would never have experienced Sparkle Joe if I hadn't written this song. Do you see? This is where we're going.
Brand new
right. We're going to sing the song, and then we're going to take a little break. And at that break, you can go and get teas and chips and coffee and cookies. Or you can go over here, and I do have some CDs for sale, or I have stickers, or I have a mailing list. You could sign like an email list that you could sign up for. I send out one email the first Friday of every month. But then also, I'd like to draw your attention to the large gold bucket. Do you see the bucket? Yes. Today is Friday, and I celebrate on Fridays. Tell me something good. I do this on the internet. I put out 5 good things that I saw in the world, and I ask people to respond, and they do, and they tell me the good things they saw, and it buoys my heart when it needs buoying. That's a hard word to say, which is, happens. And a few years ago, my husband and I were cleaning out the garage, and I saw that kind of in the corner, and I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is. I think that we probably need to find a new home for that thing that I don't know what it is. Then I got closer to it, and I saw, oh, it is a beautiful champagne bucket that my best friend gave me when I was 17. And we could not drink champagne. I was like, I'm keeping it forever. And not only am I keeping it forever, I'm doubling down on it, and I'm bringing it out to my shows with little slips of paper that say, tell me something good. Tell me something good. So there's a pen over there. There's 5 pieces of paper. If you are so inclined in your heart to write down a good thing and stick it in my gold bucket, then later on when I go home, I read it and I remember that the world is a magic place. So. This is a song that I wrote on the piano, and I was like, ooh, can I play it on the piano? But then they explained that if I played the song on the piano, that the live stream, we weren't set up for that. So I'm going to play it on the guitar. But if I hadn't written this song, I wouldn't have met this one guy, Kelly. And Kelly sent this table, you wouldn't be here. So that's just how it goes. Yeah. Songs, man. Between here and there, between now and then, there's a wide plain and a deep canyon. There are oceans vast and there are mountains high. There are forests thick with ancient pines, and it's a lot to see through, and it's a lot to look past. It's a lot to take in, and it's a lot to ask, and it's almost maybe too much to hold. I know. Between right and wrong, between weak and strong, there are infinite ways to shade in gray. There is chin up proud, and there are caving shoulders. There are stones you throw, and then there are boulders, and it's a lot to carry, and it's a lot to move. The wisdom you'll gain and the plenty you'll lose, and it's almost maybe too much to hold. I know. I know. Does it make it any better? Does it make it any worse? Finding brand new words for these age-old hurts. Any certainty we muster, it's only for sure. And the story's the same wherever you go.
between a won't and will, between storm and still, there is howling fear and quiet brilliance. There is darkest night and morning's bright from gold and blue, intertwined, and it's almost blinding, and it's hard to hear. The questions keep coming and the answers right there, and it's almost maybe too much to hold. I know. Does it make it any better? Does it make it any worse? Finding brand new words for these age-old hurts. Any certainty we muster, it's only for sure. And the story's the same wherever you go. And it's a lot to see through, and it's a lot to look past. It's a lot to take in, and it's a lot to ask. And it's almost maybe too much to hold. And I know that you're tired. I wanna let go, and the best I can offer is you don't have to do this alone. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Sarah Morris, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. So as Sarah mentioned, she's got a whole bunch of things. There's an urn, there's CDs, there's a mailing list. So please be sure to check it out. Refill your snacks, your coffee. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. So about 10 or 15 minutes, we'll be back for a second set with Sarah.
Yeah, that's what he emailed me about. So I
can understand why. That's beautiful. Is it on one of these CDs?
It's not, it was, I still don't have it.
Yeah. Get it from a CD. That's just me. Yeah. But she does. I can get it. Well, if it's convenient, otherwise.
Hi, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been interested and I found you on YouTube and I've been watching.
Really?
I like those toilet tunes too. But I had another open mic. I don't perform that, but I do perform at open mics. I play piano and sing.
Do you?
Yeah. And I decided not to go to that open mic, the original open mic, and all the way back in Woodstock, about 65 miles northwest of Chicago.
Yeah.
It takes 2 trains to get here.
Oh, wow.
That's how much I wanted to come.
Well, that's. I hope it's worth the 2 train rides. We got some more songs.
It's always worth it coming here.
Yeah, this is a great place.
It
I'm
is.
gonna see if I can help these folks with CDs.
Get over there.
Well, I think I can.
Okay.
I'll just make my say hi.
How often do you come in to Chicago? Where would you like to play? You should play where you want to play.
Anita.
The other place I go to, we have an acoustic house.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I'm trying to motivate myself to get downtown.
Yes.
Brush your hair sometime. I used to not be
I
afraid.
did twice today, twice.
I worry about going down there.
You already signed it.
No.
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean. I'm right across from the animal hospital. Oh my God. She had she's very
in there. That's the town fair. All right, I'm gonna sit down.
Make some more music.
I'll remember that. There's a limit. There's a limit.
So I was just looking at how some of the market did today. The S&P was up over 1.5%. That's a lot today.
Yeah, do that.
And what's your thinking there? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, you know, one of the issues with the end of the year is video dressing. So managed mutual funds, in a lot of cases, will move things out of stocks that things well known, stocks that are well known and highly regarded by people. In late December, results and show their portfolio that doesn't look like stuff that people don't know what they're talking about. And so, one of the things I did, I had a textbook that I'd owned for maybe 30 years. And the trouble is, it's a managed textbook. And several years they've had some pretty good sized games. But the trouble is, I didn't need the money, and then I had to pay tax on it. What I like is with the index funds, is then they make the money, but you don't. But typically it just gets automatically reinvested, and you don't have to pay the tax on it. I mean, you eventually pay the tax if you sell it, yeah, but you're not stuck paying taxes when you don't want the money. Yeah, well, for me, the time to put the money into a raw was when I was with Comcast. But the trouble was, when I was still working, I wanted to get the break on the taxes by just putting in the rigor 401k. And of course, one of the problems is that for the time that I was married, then I'm having to split that. Well, you mean guessing when to do it? I've done it a variety of times. I have to draw money out of the 401k that I still got set up, and also out of the IRA. And so I actually took money out of the 401k in January because I needed to pay some taxes. Ordinarily, I wouldn't take it out so early.
Irritates me. 30th December. A week before that, it was all yours down.
Well, but on balance, though, I didn't expect the gains we've had in this first and I don't understand how the gains have been so strong in the last, let's say, 5 years. Obviously, 2023 was a down, especially in Texas. But I didn't ever expect some things would do so well.
Plays Celtic or something like that.
I mean, I'd like to think that some of it was good judgment on my part. I think a certain amount was just almost kind of luck. You still own it? Well, one of the things that I started doing must have been 7 or more years ago, is I got rid of most all of my individual stocks. And so the ones that I was left with until early last year were Merck, Lilly, and Comcast. As I told you a little bit ago, I dumped the portion of Comcast that I would get to keep as opposed to what Joni gets. And so I really left for all intents and purposes with just 2 stocks, and I put everything else, and I told you I sold off the managed checkbook. And so I've got everything else.
Okay, everybody, we're going to get started with another set from Sarah in just a second. But first, I want to tell you about all the wonderful things that are coming up in the next coming weeks here at the Coffee House. We have sing-arounds the first and third Saturdays of every month. And then we have a country western jam on the fourth Saturday. And every second Tuesday from 7 to 9, we have song circles. So you can come and listen, you can bring your instruments, you can share songs. It's a really great time. It happens in this room. That happens with our friends at the Plank Road Folk Music Society. Tomorrow night, there's also a barn dance. The barn dance! Yes, in the big room. So that's going to be wonderful. The string band plays. There's a caller. You don't have to have a partner. You just bring yourselves. And it's super fun, so you're not going to want to miss that. Even if you don't dance. Next week, we have Gina Forsythe coming. She's fantastic. You're not going to want to miss that. What else? The 14th, we have Charlotte Morris. Then we have the Song Sisters, and then Ken Perlman is going to be here the last week of March. He's also doing a workshop on the 5th Saturday. He's our 5th Saturday first workshop this year. He's doing clawhammer banjo. So there's a beginner and an intermediate. You can check out 2astreet.org to register. It's $25 for each class. You can come to one or you can come to both. The other thing that I want to tell you about is we have a new matinee series. It's going to be 3 p.m. in the afternoon, April 6th, June 29th, and October 5th.
Amazing.
Mark Dvorak and Joel and I will be joined by 2 local artists for each show. April 6th, we have Waddle and Dobb and Sons of the Prairie. June 29th, the Woodshop Boys and Jack Kennedy, who was just here last week. He's fantastic. October 5th, we have George Mattson and Lisa Medina, who's in the house. So yeah, all the artists are donating their time, and all the proceeds from these concerts at 3 p.m. will go to help the coffee house. So they'll help our programming and operations here. So please come out and support us. We would really appreciate it. And now I've talked way too much. So it's time for another set with Sarah. Please give her a big round of applause.
Music in the daytime, I'm telling you, that's the best stuff. Go to those matinee shows. I also think the barn dance sounds amazing. So the reason, I found out about 2A Street Coffee House by going to the farm conference. Anyone gone to the farm conference? And it's been in Lisle the last few years, and this year they kicked it off with a square dance, and I haven't square danced since we had to square dance in 6th grade for our unit in gym class. But oh my God, it was the most fun. This was the best way to start a conference. It was get up all sweaty and ridiculous with a bunch of strangers. Maybe that doesn't sound like awesome, but it actually was so great. Okay, 5 years ago today, I was in Houston, Texas. I was with a woman that I used to get to sing with all the time. We were having just a ball. And we were like, we cannot wait to get back to Houston. We have big plans to get back on the road really soon, but it was 5 years ago. And so, we actually didn't go anywhere for a long time after that, which meant that I got to write a lot of songs, which meant I wrote this one about that time in Houston. Do you remember Houston? It's midwinter air on our Midwestern skin. Just warm enough we couldn't hide our grins. Anywhere we went, we begged to sit outside. And there were palm trees and cobblestones, a combination you don't find back home. Buildings scrape the sky, but folks move slow. We took our cue from them, and then we took our time. Maybe the breeze was easy, maybe the moon was high. I wished I'd paid more attention, stitched every detail, the folds of my mind. I think I took for granted we'd be back there soon. I think I took for granted most things about me and you. Sunken chairs at that front porch bar, the customary flag with its single star, a corner singer I want to thank you all for deciding to spend your Friday night this way. And also, she talked about a song circle, and the fact that there's a song circle makes me feel that other people are songwriters, and they just weren't raising their hand. I'm gonna keep. That's you say. Okay, I get it. It doesn't singing just feel really good? Yeah. I think that's something that the time in lockdown really taught me was to pay attention to the way singing feels all the time, because when I was doing live streams and I couldn't get, I didn't get to look at pretty faces. I just looked at my own silly face on my phone, So in order to kind of gauge what was happening or get sensory experience from it, I really had to pay attention to how singing feels. And when I came out of that, it was singing organizes the molecules in my body like nothing else does. And I think that when I watch other people sing, I think it has that effect on them too. So I'm glad that you have song circles that you can just come and get your molecules organized. I think that's a good idea. It's a real good idea. I'm going to sing a song. I haven't sung this one in a few months, so we'll cross our fingers about it. But I wrote this for my grandma. I wrote it on her birthday, which is in October, and she was my person when I was growing up. And she was born in late October, and she passed away in early November, so there's this span of time every year where I just kind of can't, what's going on for me? Why am I feeling this way? And she's on my mind a little bit more, and there's oh, that's why, because it's her time, and I'm really glad to have those times where she's so present for me. Today is your day, always. I can't think of it any other way. My body tells me it's coming before it arrives. For a week or two I can't explain this lingering, pervasive sense of gray, covering over the most brilliant October blue skies. But I don't mind. It's been years now, I can hardly believe how they fly by, despite me dragging my feet. Seasons keep changing, my hair keeps graying. I look in the mirror, there's more of your face. Oh, I'm nearly the same age you were when first
first I was yours and you were mine. It's in the softening lines around the eyes. But I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. It's a gift, you know, to go back in time. No, I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind recalling moments in your arms and by your side. No, I don't mind whenever the wind blows in colder whispers. I'm only growing older. Mostly I'm fine. Still this longing arrives with its salt on my lips from the tears that I am crying. But I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. It's a gift, you know, to sit and spend a bit of time. So I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind recalling moments in your arms and by your side. No, I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Back in 2016, I had this feeling like the world was a crazy place. And I was sure it was a temporary thing. And I wrote this song from that place. And, you know, then it just keeps being something that means a lot to me. One of my friends calls it the recycling song, but it's really just about loving each other. I can tell you were something else once upon a time. Years of dust left you covered a sign of trouble and the first sign of trouble. Then they wander around, wondering how they're surrounded by all that rubble, surrounded by all that rubble. Let them run off searching for something clean and new. I prefer the broken things like me and you. Don't feel alone because we're everywhere. Hearts in need of a little repair. Hearts in need of a little repair. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This is another one of those songs that I wrote on the piano, and then I took a lot of piano lessons, and piano always felt to me like sheet music. Music, like piano is for music that is, I'm told what to do. So when I started writing songs, I didn't know, and still don't, anything about the guitar, so it was easy to like stumble into making up. You know, it was just like an easier way into that. Whereas the piano, again, I wanted to Bach or somebody else to tell me what to do over there. But finally, I challenged myself to do this good, scary thing. And I have written a few songs over at the piano. And then I'm like, oh, but now I have to figure out how to put you here. This was inspired by the word badge, and it was 2022. And so people were starting to return to places, and I think I had just gone to my first like music conference, where a place where I would have had to like fill out my name on a badge, and I was struck by how it like meant something different to me now, like the act of introducing myself to people and the act of being, taking in a new human. So this song is, think of a little name badge about it.
Hello, my name is next to a marker. Pick it up, fill it in. Shouldn't be too hard. Hello, my name is conversation starter. Go on now, begin. Tell us who you are. Ooh, 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 ooh. Slight hesitation as you consider if it fits after the year that you've been through. Hello, my name is. Do you hear an invitation to maybe shed the skin that hides your deeper truth? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. Ooh, hello, my name is. A handful of letters strung together, chosen by your grandma. Your mother had another one in mind, but she was young and tired. So on that cold November night, she whispered in tandem with your first cry. Sure, that'll suit her fine. Sure, that'll suit her fine. Hello, my name is. Echoes in this room of strangers. Means a little less with each offering you make. Hello, my name is. Oh, surely there's a bar next time you might leave that space blank. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is a gift to your next lover. It's syllables on their lips before they open to sigh. Hello, my name is, perhaps select a new one. Figure you'll grow into its opulence and shine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, my name is. A rose is a rose is a rose. Everybody knows that doesn't come close to getting it right. A rose is a rose is a rose. The story goes all subtlety lost in our rush to define by a handful of letters strung together, stuck to you forever like glue. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is. You've forgotten what you came for. Hello, my name is. You're scanning for the door. Hello, my name is. Gonna follow you wherever. Hello, my name is. Stuck to you forever. Handful of letters. A handful of letters. Ooh. A handful of letters. A handful of letters. Ooh.
Thank you. And my name is Sarah, but it was supposed to be Justine. And my mom was a single mom, and her mom was her labor and delivery coach, which the story goes mostly meant that she sat in the corner eating a Snickers. But then she piped up when it was time to name me because Mom had picked out Justine from a Danielle Steele novel, and my grandma thought that I should be named something from the Bible, and so just like every third girl in 1978, I'm Sarah. Yeah. Could have been a Heather, could have been a Jennifer, could have been a Lisa. Those were all all in that same crew, but Sarah it was. All right, we got a couple more for you. This is the song back in 2014 when I told you about starting that songwriter group. 5 weeks went by and I couldn't believe, like, I'd written 5 songs in 5 weeks. It was just unprecedented, and I was just, like, I was in love in the biggest way. And so Sunday was going to come around, and we were going to get our new word, and Sunday came. And I woke up bright and early, bushy-tailed, and there was no word, and I was like, come on, where's the word? And I had, little kids, and so I had to, did some mom stuff, and then I went back and looked for the prompt again. Where's the word? And it wasn't happening. And I looked probably 50 times, and at 3 o'clock I took a shower. That's nice. And it was hair washing day, so I was in there for a long time, and I had this chorus come to me, which was it came from the shower head, and I was like, oh, but we don't have the prompt, and I am supposed to write to the prompt. But I liked it so much, and so then when the prompt finally came out, thank heavens, it found its way into the verse. But this was the song that made me kind of be like, oh yeah, I do this now. Now I write songs. This is cool. And then I went and made a music video for it, because if you ever are just I want to do something really expensive but so much fun, you should make a music video too. Totally. It amounts to nothing but a good time. Nothing but a good time. That's my public service announcement for music video making. This song is called Sway Me.
Change can come like a lightning bolt, like a slamming door. Suddenly, what you had, you don't have anymore. Just an old memory of the way things used to be. Sometimes change rolls in like a slow dance. You think you're lucky 'cause now there's time for a second chance to figure out how to move your two left feet. Baby, that sounds like you and me. Halfway here, I'm halfway gone. I can't decide which side I'm on. Wouldn't take too much for you to sway me. Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something low, sweet. Remind me how a look from you could slay me. Won't you sway me? I get nervous when I stand still, so to tell the truth, lately I've been taking steps away from you. I'm coming up on an open road. Won't you show me which way to go? Halfway here, I'm halfway gone. Can't decide which side I'm on. Wouldn't take too much for you to sway me. Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something low, sweet. Remind me how a look from you could slay me. Won't you sway me? Won't you sway me? I can tell this song's coming to an end. Tell me, baby, can you spin me around again? I'm halfway here, I'm halfway gone. Can't decide which side I'm on. Wouldn't take too much for you to sway me. Take my hand, touch my cheek, whisper something low and sweet. Remind me how a look from you could slay me. Won't you sway me? Won't you sway me?
Thank you. All right, I got two more songs for you. The word ended up being change as transition as in change is what she called it. So I used change. Yes. It was weird. It was weird that it was like kind of defined. Usually it's just a word. Sometimes it's a picture. Once it was a prefix. She keeps us on our toes. Her name's Laurel Hay, and I feel like I call her the patron saint of all of us, because like in our group, because when she started it, she was I mean, I think in her like late 20s, and she was living a different life. Now she's got like 2 babies. She's been putting herself through grad school. She's like a director of special ed for a school district. Like, and the fact that she still finds time to put out words for a bunch of hooligans on a Sunday because they want to write songs. And our group is like 80 people. Like it starts every session with 80. It doesn't always end with 80, but I mean, it's really amazing. And so if any of you change your mind about that songwriter status, you let me know. You let me know. I've been known to convince people to do it. All right, this song is, I'm traveling with one of my best friends this weekend, and we visited one of my other best friends. It's been very special. And though my one friend, Pegga, who we've been having coffee together a lot, and Pegga doesn't like to sit with her back to the door, even though you're sitting with your back to the door now. It is. But it's funny because when she said that recently to me, I was like, oh my God, I wrote a song for you like a year ago, but I didn't even realize it was for you. Because that happens sometimes. But the prompt was Sing Along, and I was actually a co-write with my friend Ted Heineshevitz. Isn't that the best last name? And so I'm telling you this because you did say you like to sing, so I'm hoping that you kind of can pick up what I'm throwing down here and sing along when we get to the chorus. But it's that song. It's a song. It's about inviting someone to feel comfortable. Like, what can I do to make you feel comfortable enough to be your full self? That's what's happening here.
What feels alright to you, despite your hesitation? How about I arrange the furniture so you can keep your eyes on the door? Would you feel safe enough then to be brave enough then to explore? Or just sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Don't worry, darling, you can't get the notes wrong with me. Just sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Whatever you are thinking, those words long to find a melody. So take your time, and when you're ready, oh, I'll follow your lead. Mind if I sit with you? I can stand if you'd rather. I'll give you all the room, the space you need to gather up the strength to turn the volume up on that little voice you were taught to ignore. And I'll sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Don't worry, darling, you can't get the notes wrong with me. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Whatever you are thinking, those words long to find a melody. Take your time, and when you're ready, oh, I'll follow your lead. Straight into the chorus, go and choose your favorite metaphor to tell your story however you please. No shame in just a bit of dressing up the truth, if that's what you need.
change, but we're going back to it. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Don't worry, darling, you can't get the notes wrong with me. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Whatever you are thinking, those words long to find a melody. So take your time, and when you're ready, ooh, ooh, ooh. Take your time, and when you're ready, ooh. Take your time, and when you're ready, ooh. I'll follow your lead, and I'll sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. That was the best. Thank you so much. Somewhere my friend Ted is like also doing this dance because it's just all you want. That's the deal. All right. I'm going to sing a gratitude song for you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to A Street Coffee House for being fantastic. Keep being here every Friday night till in perpetuity. That's a good. Yeah? On the night. That's the deal. Let's do it. Is that a good legal term? Is class going to use it? Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I used to live in Nashville. I had a few years that I lived there as a very young person learning about songs. And one day I sat in the living room with two very good friends. One of them Brian, he'd just gotten through some time in rehab, and he was feeling incredibly grateful to be where he was that day. And he brought this idea to the table, and we wrote the song, and I just feel incredibly lucky that, decades later, that I still get to sing it for the three of us. So it's called Grateful Moon. It's a grateful moon I'm living under. It's a grateful life I'm living through. I take my time, sit back and wonder at the changes I've been through. Got a quiet heart that keeps on beating. Got a quiet mind that keeps on dreaming. I don't think twice. I like that feeling. Got nothing but living to do. Uncomplicated, I'm fascinated, just watching the clouds roll by. I got a little of something, baby, that's better than nothing. Yeah, I've got everything I need. There's a million stars that look like diamonds, and a million reasons for silver linings. It's a grateful moon that keeps on shining down on me. Uncomplicated, I'm fascinated, just watching clouds roll by. I got a little of something, baby, that's better than nothing. Yeah, I've got everything I
stars, then look like diamonds, and a million reasons for silver linings. It's a grateful moon that keeps on shining down on me. Shine down on me.
Thank you, Tim.
Let's hear it for Sarah Morris, everybody. Fantastic. All right, before we go, I want to make sure that we thank our volunteers for the night. This is an all-volunteer operation over here at the Two-Way Street Coffee House, and it has been this whole time. We could not do it without our volunteers. We are forever grateful.
Yes.
So we have Christine and our new volunteer, Betsy, helping at the counter. Kim's on the sound. And my name is Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. But nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of the Two-Way Street without an encore. Should we have Sarah play one more song?
Yes.
Do you have another song? Wonderful. Let's hear it for Sarah.
Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to do another love song. I wrote this summer. It's the band and I just finished recording a new album. I should say finished. We finished like the bulk of it. Now we're in the a little lingering recording, which is so much fun. And this song is going to be on it. I'm pretty thrilled. We were given the word appalled. And it was a Sunday. I had to drive 4 hours to a gig in Lutzen, Minnesota, which is a beautiful place. And I was the whole car ride working on this song that was pretty much like, burn it all down. That was the attitude. It had some anger. I don't know. And then I went and I sang my beautiful gig at this beautiful winery with Lake Superior in my backdrop, and it just took that song away somehow. And then I had to drive 2 more hours over to Ely, Minnesota, and the road was dead. It was pothole, then gravel, then it was the bumpiest ride, and not it was just really, it was a very special road trip. And I could not remember that song for the life of me. And so instead I wrote this other song, which when you hear the song you'll be like, that came out of a really bad road? It did. I don't know. I'm appalled, really borderline offended. Took you this long to ask the question. Now you're standing here, so cool and collected. Yeah, I want. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'd like to spend some time with you. You got a lot of nerve, the way you kept me waiting, letting the spark burn into a fire blazing. Don't they call it sweet anticipating? Yeah, I want. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'd like to spend some time with you. Oh, I got ideas of my own. That ain't no secret. Would you come in close? I'd like to show you. That's my heartbeat.
summer now, and the berries are ripe for picking. The days linger on, the birds won't quit singing. As the sun sets, are you thinking of what I'm thinking? Yeah, yeah, I want. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, I'd like to spend some time with you. Yeah, yeah, I want. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, I'd like to spend some time with you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, Anika.